Hey guys, Shay5969 here. Today we're going to be talking about the Demko AD20.5, but I got a special guest with me. One of my longtime, very, very good friends, Mr. Paul. Paul, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Came in from Kalamazoo to visit my good friend Shay out here in Westland, Metro Detroit. So, just want to say what's up.
And today's a special one too because when Paulie came into town, he's not a super big knife guy, right? He's not a knife collector, nothing like that. But I wanted to bring him into the world a little bit more, so I actually gave him something a little special. So why don't you go ahead and show it off for a second?
Well, this guy right here, Shay gave me for work purposes only. I said I need a new knife for work, so he gave me this cool knife with a great design on it.
Rocking the QSB Penguin. I figured what a great knife to give him to bring him into the world a little bit.
And badass logo.
Can't go wrong with the QSB Penguin, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright guys, so yeah, we got the AD20.5 from Andrew Demko and Demko Knives with the shark lock. And when I first bought this, it was all the hype and I was super geeked on it, and I spent $180 on it, and it probably was a little bit too much because now they're going for like 120, 135. But I jumped on the bandwagon, jumped on the train, super excited. I think this colorway was a Blade HQ exclusive with the orange and black. I'm not quite sure, but I believe it was at the time. And it's in Oz 10A steel. I have the Taiwan, made in Taiwan version. This one's got some gnarly road rash because I was out skateboarding and I broke a board. And I had to regrip a skateboard, and this was the only blade I had. So I used it to cut grip tape. And so if you're wondering how it would look after cutting grip tape or sandpaper, you know what I mean? Not like the worst. But yeah, it totally messed up that coating. So it's obviously not like a DLC coating, because that would have held up to that scratch, I do believe. But yeah, so it's got the reversible pocket clip on there, and these scales are like the FRN whatever. But you can totally see that this is like a fidget factor king, and I think that's a lot of the reason why it gets so much love and so much hype. It is a great utilitarian blade shape with the sheep's foot, but I'd like to call it a shark's foot for Demko. That'd be sick. But yeah, and like I was saying, you can totally get them on Blade HQ right now for around 139 bucks. You can get the American version as well, but that's going to run you about 350 bucks starting out, for titanium scales and all that. And those are all also available on Blade Binge on the aftermarket right now too. And we all know that like Demko was famous for the Triad lock and the Scorpion lock when he was picked up on Cold Steel Knives or whatever. But I didn't know that he started making knives in 1988 when he was making them out of chisels at the age of like 13. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, Paul also had, what were you saying?
Original Gold, Flytanium, Rock Scale Designs. They all make really cool aftermarket scales. Aluminum, micarta, titanium.
And G10 too. And you can get like the G10 ones for around like 25, 50 bucks. The aluminum ones you can pick up for around 75 bucks. Micarta ones you can get for around 75 bucks. But the titanium ones, titanium ones do run about 125 bucks just for the scales. But yeah, you can find all of those different scales on different websites. Some people are selling just the scales on Blade Binge. But you can also, check out Original Goat, Flytanium, and Rock Scale, like Paul said, for aftermarket scales. And there is a lot of customization um, available for these knives, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, I think it's like one thing to have that fidget factor, right? Because, like, speaking as a non-knife person, Paul, like, I don't know, can you see the appeal of this knife, like, with the shark lock, right?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. It's easy access.
yeah, totally. And uh, it's totally something that you just want to pick up and play with, like, all day. Um, I think that Demko has had so many great designs over the years, and just, like, especially when he was on Cold Steel, like, all those legendary designs. There's a reason why, like, his stuff, everyone wants it, and you can't blame them. So yeah, Demko knives, the Shark Lock, 80/20.5, made in Taiwan. And like I said, you can get the Made in America version from Demko. But that will start off in the 350 and only go up from there. But yeah, totally worth checking out. If you don't have one, I highly suggest it. Super fun fidget factor. Yeah. Anything to add, Paul?
No, honestly, they're great knives, and they're easy. They're lightweight carry, and they're great to have.
Heck yeah. Add one to your collection.